It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now here is Lowry driving the lane. The kick outside to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got the first points up on the board here for the Heat. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Oladipo misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. It's a three-point game. For three, Booker. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. The drive by Lowry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Ayton.
The defense having to adjust now to Lowry, playing a little more relentless on the drive.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time... probably a statue in his honor as well.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Booker. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Booker left side. KD looking around. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Booker. It's been a quick start for Miami. 6-point lead. Shots good from Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
There's the pick. Here's Paul. Rebound Love. Heat on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. The kick out to Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Outside Butler. For the three. Drops in the tray. Butler's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat. Booker outside. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 9 points.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
.36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Booker outside. On deep. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
19.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Lee outside. Pass to Okogie. Fires the three. Rebound Love. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Bucket is good.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
To the left side wing. It's stolen by Strus. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Here's Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
Oladipo hits them both. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Assisted by
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Ball outside. Fires for three. And the three ball is good. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Here's KD. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Oladipo taking his time here. Oladipo draws the double. In the corner, it's Martin. To the wing right side. Oladipo outside. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Clock at 6. Here he goes.
Being aggressive, Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Pass to Paul. To the middle. Biyombo, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rebound, Love.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Outside, KD. It's stolen by Oladipo. A deep 3 from Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. KD can't get it to go. Butler attacking.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Booker outside. To stop the run. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Back to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Lee. Here's Paul. It's good from about 19 feet. Paul's got 5 now.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Here's Okogie. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 9. Here's Hero. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Such a smooth shooter, assertive hero right now on offense.
And Paul puts up a deep three to the left wing. Ayton in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Craig. From down in the low post, it goes. Craig's got his first points of the game.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Outside, Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
14 feet away. Rebound by the Suns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
For 3, Booker. Vincent with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That one falls.
It got up to speed, and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. And here is Ayton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Okogie. Up again. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Robinson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 10. Booker looking around. He could go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 10.
39.
We've got more in store.
The Heat, 49.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Phoenix calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Oladipo, left side. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Heat making a switch here. Outside Durant. Booker in the corner. It's stolen by Oladipo. Hero from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
From past the arc. A shot off that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Back to Hero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores. That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Now a timeout called by Miami. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Steps back. For 3, Booker connects from three-point range. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns. It's a pick by Love. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Love. And that one is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him. Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
.102 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Durant. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
It counts.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
It's Durant on the wing. It's good.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Butler from outside. Cans the three.
They're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And Ayton stays with it. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Jimmy Butler really loves this opportunity here. So comfortable in the highest of stressful situations. Let's see if he steps to the line and gets it done again.
And the Suns call time here. They trailed by 3. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic